I did not want to be alive anymore. I didn't. I was just waiting for one day that I maybe wouldn't wake up. I don't know where it was heading. I just know that I was trying to avoid being alive, or maybe feeling the feeling of being alive, because sometimes being alive is really painful.
Give it up for my favorite person in the entire world, my little sister, Noah Cyrus!
One of my really close friends lost her sister to suicide. And I just couldn't imagine not having my little sister in my life.
Who's your best friend? I guess that's me.
That would be
Miley and Noah Cyrus grew up in the spotlight, both born into a family deeply rooted in the entertainment industry. The two sisters share a special bond that began in their early childhood. Noah and Miley have opened up numerous times over the years about how close they are. However, Miley's intense level of child stardom and eventual global fame is something that massively impacted their relationship. Back in 2020, Noah memorably broke down in tears as she got candid about how she felt growing up in Miley's shadow.
Being born in the family I was in, everybody gave me such a hard time for having a hard time being, Miley's little sister.
It's the other side of me, Miley's sister. The other side of me.
I always felt like I was that person that no one gave a shit about due to what people said to me online. It was absolutely unbearable. And that's why I write,
my sister's like sunshine, always bringing good light wherever she will go.
Then I was born to rain clouds, blessed in her shadows. That's what everybody always said to me, that no matter what, I was gonna be in that shadow.
Noah revealed that she always believed that sentiment, and it's been so hard for her to overcome.
That was something that I heard my whole life. Every single day, my whole life. And it was either that or that I, wasn't enough in some way, whether it was the way I look or the way I am. Like I said the other day, I feel like sometimes I don't even breathe right sometimes.
Although she has expressed on several occasions how difficult it was to grow up in the spotlight, she always emphasizes that she knows that it is not the fault of her sister or her father or anyone in her family.
Growing up as Miley Cyrus's little sister, and not because of Miley or really any famous family, it's not their fault. Always, are you Miley Cyrus's sister? Are you Hannah Montana's sister? That made me feel like I had no identity as a child. And when I say child, Hannah Montana started before I was 7 years old. When I was 7, I was asked that my entire life until I decided to make my music, make a name for myself, and do my own thing.
Today, you're going to meet a Grammy nominee who admits that she has struggled in the shadows of her famous sister Miley and her dad Billy Ray. But now, Noah Cyrus is nominated for Best New Artist.
Her music is open and honest, inspired by her own struggles, helping her connect with fans in a vulnerable way.
In December, we'll be 2 years into recovery off of Xanax addiction. I took a trip to see my dad, I think around August 2020, which was a couple months before I really committed to recovery. And we stood up on his hill in Nashville, and Nashville's just such a peaceful place. Beautiful. He had me take my shoes off and put my feet in the grass and really get connected to home. And he said, no, we just stand still, like breathe in the air, just stand still and get connected back to who you really are. Like, none of the rest of this matters. Like, let's just be here, me and you. And we had such an amazing moment that I hadn't had in such a long time. And he has no idea. Well, I mean, he will now because he's watching this at home. Hi, Dad. But he didn't know really how much I really needed to hear that and be reminded of that at that time.
Noah
is coming on next week, I want to say.
Yeah.
Are you excited about it and proud of your sister?
I am, and I get to go. I performed at Madison Square Garden this week with Billy Joel and Paul Simon, and I get to go see my little sister play on that same stage this Friday with Katy Perry. So my mom was doing this.
Yeah.
You know, I was like...
Pretty proud, right?
Yeah. Putting Noah in front of an audience every single night where she can be herself kind of without me, because she's, I wouldn't say cooler than me, but she's pretty cool.
Yeah, you gotta still, it's your little sister, you can't, yeah.
But close.
After their parents' divorce in 2022, there were numerous rumors of an alleged separation between the family, in which Noah and his brother Brazen Cyrus would support their father, and Miley, Brandy, and Trace Cyrus would support their mother. However, through a joint statement, Billy Ray Cyrus and Tish Cyrus state that it is after 30 years, 5 amazing children, and a lifetime of memories, we have decided to go our separate ways, not with sadness, but with love in our hearts. We will always be family and look forward to a continued and loving shared experience as friends and parents. With love and hope, Tish and Billy Ray Cyrus.
So I wrote this song for her, and it was originally called Happy Girl, and it was, I just want to see you happy, and all I really want is just for you to be happy, girl. And it was just about happiness and sisterhood, and it just makes me emotional.
There was a friend of mine. Her name was Darlene, but all of us called her Becky. I don't know why. I knew she was hurting, but I never thought I'd wake up to that call. Never at all. And I remember on that day I promised you the world, but soon realized the world ain't what you need. Now all I want is simply for you to be happy, girl. Be happy, girl. You just need me in your heart. Tennessee whiskey and love. I got so high that I saw Jesus. All I want is simply for you to be happy, girl, even if that's a world without me.
Now the song is filled with so much joy in the music, and it's become something so far from the sadness that inspired the song.